Oh, so guys. So anyways, I just want to start off by trying to get this instant challenge going. Pick box 1 or 2.
Number 1, obviously.
Awesome. And as you guys know, if you want to ask Catrific a question, just tweet at us at instant.me. Awesome. So anyways, Instant is the new project coming from People in Entertainment Weekly. We're celebrating people like yourself and also all the internet stars and all you guys. So just come follow us and figure it out. Anyways, so let's start off. How are you doing in general? How's the trip and everything?
I'm doing great. I love VidCon. Good times. I'm great. I'm so excited to be here.
I mean, we all love, I feel like following your whole career through YouTube has been like a kaleidoscopic experience with your hair. It's epic.
Yeah, you're calling me out right now. No, once I went blonde and I realized that I could just add any color on top of that, my whole world was just opened up. I was like, I could be pink, it could be blue, green, this weird yellowy blue color now.
Seafoam blue, seafoam green.
Seafoam blue. That sounds better than weird yellowy green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, it's really amazing to like see your evolution overall and through
Thank
YouTube.
you.
Yeah. I mean, how has it contributed to like the way you see the world?
My hair or YouTube?
Oh no, YouTube.
Oh, okay. I thought we were still talking about my hair. I was like, a little. It has changed the way I see the world. You know, being on YouTube, I think being on the internet in general kind of changes your view of the world because you get to see perspectives from a lot of people that you wouldn't normally get to see perspectives from. So I always say that like kids usually have like their neighborhoods and their parents to influence them, like back when I was a kid. And then the second the internet started to be a thing, it was like you used to have to wait till you got to college to be able to experience like different worldviews and like different types of people. But now with the internet, like you can really get like a really different view of the world at a younger age. And so yeah, it changes your outlook on things. So yes, being on YouTube has, I feel like, made me a better person.
That's I feel like something we all need to learn though. It's like crazy because I feel like the way that you personally have touched so many people, and that's really wonderful. It's really
Thank
great.
you.
But it's also fun.
It is fun.
I mean, at this point, it's iconic that you have been able to like work in doing the voice of Princess Peach. And what was that like?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was so long ago. So before Annoying Orange became like this huge Annoying Orange, I knew Dane, the guy who started it, and I was in Mexico on like a community trip to do like help like build houses and stuff like that in Mexico, and I had my laptop with me, and Dane emailed me and he's like, "Can you record these lines for Annoying Orange on your laptop?" I'm like, "My Wi-Fi is so bad. I'm in this concrete room. The echo was horrible." And so I sent it to him. It was my first time ever doing a voiceover, and I'm sure I'm like, "Hi, I'm Princess Peach." Like I was so nervous, and he's like, "Kat, we need you to be like 10 times louder." And I was like, "But there's like people in the other room listening, and they don't know what I'm doing." And it was just, we had to keep sending emails back and forth. He's like, do it again. And I was just like, but it ended up being really fun, and seeing the final product was really cool, and it ended up being one of their most popular videos of all time, and I'd like to think that's because of me, naturally. No, it was cool. It was cool.
Were there any tips on getting into character? Did you have like a wig collection or a costume?
No, it was like I was literally building a house, and I checked my email, and I was like, I got to go in the other room to do this. So it was like, I wish I had a more official time to prepare. And now when people do voices on Annoying Orange, like you get to go into a studio and it's all official. But like back then, it was very, I don't even know the right word. It was scrappy.
I mean, we all love the fact that you're homies with Ingrid Nilsen.
Aw,
you guys, she's coming up tomorrow.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I mean, how did you guys even like, what is the collaborative like relationship like?
God, we haven't collabed in a while. I guess we do the podcast now. We started off as friends, And then I've always been a big fan of like making videos with people that I like. I don't really care about like subscribers and stuff. Like as long as you're my friend, like that's enough for me. So like 5 years ago when I met Ingrid, you know, we just clicked really well. We started making some like a couple videos together, but she does makeup and I'm a vlogger. So we didn't have too much crossover stuff because it's like, I don't really do makeup things. And now we're working on the podcast together, which has been really great for our friendship because before it's like we'd get busy and we wouldn't see each other, but now it's like we have to see each other like every week, and it's a good thing, and we get to just talk and literally catch up. And when you're filming a video, it's kind of like you have an agenda. You have like, I have to talk about these points, and then we have to edit it, we have to be entertaining, we have to do all this stuff. But I like the podcast because we can just hang out and talk about things like we would normally talk about if no one was listening. And I mean, yeah, it's so great.
I mean, do you feel like it has inspired like a cross-pollination of like the people who are kind of into your work and hers?
Yeah, so it's interesting because I'm starting to get, and this is no offense to like anyone that listens to us, but Ingrid's audience skews a bit older. So she has people more that are like my age and even older than myself, which is not that old, but you know. And I would say my listeners are normal and viewers are a little bit younger-ish. So it's been interesting to get people that are like, oh, I'm 35 and I'm writing in and I'm like, whoa, I've never talked to a 35-year-old that's like on the internet. So that's been cool. There has definitely been some crossover there.
That's really wonderful. I mean, I feel the collaborative relationships like really where people flourish. It's great.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna be really horrible right now because like I didn't get these on cards.
Oh, I mean, I could ask you questions.
Oh no, if you want to, go for it. Let's do it.
Where'd you get your jacket?
This one came from London.
Whoa,
Yeah.
it's really cool.
Thank you.
I like this color.
I love it too. It's like salmon or something.
Maybe I'll do my hair that color
You
next.
should. But I feel like you have to make it punched out a bit more neon.
Yeah.
Let it fade
Let
out.
it fade into looking
Yeah.
like that. You have good tips.
Thank you. I mean, is there anything you would tell a YouTuber that's like working on building their career?
I always get stuck on this because I feel like I was just kind of lucky. Like I started making videos back when not many people were making videos, so the competition wasn't as hard. I just stuck with it though. Like to keep things into perspective, I made videos for 3 years before I was ever even able to be poor off of living off of it. So it takes a while for it to become a career, and don't be impatient. Like if it takes you 5 years to get your first 1,000 subscribers, then it takes you 5 years. Like you need to do YouTube because you like it, not because you like want it to be something. Yeah. I don't know. Just do it because you do what you like. Be persistent and don't get discouraged if no one's watching right now. Make content that you would want to watch because that's really authentic to you. And you have to network a lot. Like you have to make connections and make friends online that are also making videos. And if you have 5 subscribers and they have 5 subscribers and you collab somehow or shout each other out, you might get 2 new subscribers. So don't look at it like, oh, I have to get 1,000 to be relevant. It's like, no, like look at what you have, cultivate what you have, and then figure out, even if it's just how to get 1 more or 2 more, and then that'll eventually grow. Like yeah.
Speaking of which, are there any collaborators you love working with?
What?
Oh, any other collaborators you're like obsessed with working with or wanting to?
I mean, I feel like I've worked with like most people that I've wanted to work with. I love shooting with Shane because he's just so funny.
Cute?
He's cute, he's funny. I love shooting with him because I feel like he brings me out of my shell because I can be kind of like shy sometimes or nervous to try to be funny, but he's always just super wacky and out there, so it like makes me feel really relaxed. Shane's great. I would love to film with Bo Burnham, even though he's like a comedian now and he doesn't really make YouTube videos anymore. He's still like
I feel you'd fit in.
He's like an OG that I've been watching since I started making videos, and I'm
Show
obsessed.
him some tips.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with Bo Burnham.
And I mean, where do you feel like the next step is with like, all the YouTubing and Is there like a direction in future?
Yeah, I think that it's been pretty clear with things like YouTube Red and Full Screen's platform and Vimeo and all these places that are now starting to have original content. I think that that's, in the next 2 years, 3 years, you're gonna just see so much digital like faces from like YouTube or Vine being in more and more series, like online series and movies, and the crossover is just going to be like, it's already blended in to be pretty similar, but I think like all your favorite YouTubers and stuff are now just going to be in tons of web series or TV series or whatever you want to call it.
What is the most commonly asked question that they have to you?
The most common questions I get either have to do with my relationship with Dan and Phil or Joey Graceffa. Probably just like about being friends with my friends because people just think it's really cool. So I get asked that a lot. Or like, what color is your hair going to be next?
That's so funny. What do you think is the next color, really?
I just did blue. I don't know. I mean, I really like the silver that I used to have.
Yeah.
That's like my all-time favorite. Like the gray was just my favorite.
Instant classic.
But the blonde is the easiest to maintain, and I'm really practical, so I might just let this fade into blonde again, wait a bit, see what happens.
Okay, and let's see. I'm going to see. Let's do the instant challenge.
Yeah, I've been wondering. It looks like a present. I love presents.
It's really heavy, so like good luck.
Ha ha. Good joke. So wait, do I open it?
Yeah. Be careful.
Is there something alive in here?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because I have a fear of a certain animal, and if it's that, I'm gonna have a panic attack.
I don't know. I don't pack them.
Okay. Oh, it's just a piece of paper. Okay, that was really anticlimactic. I thought it was gonna be like something. Okay. Oh. Okay, so the question is, what's the most awkward moment you've had on a date? Okay, it was recently. So I was on a Tinder date, and the gentleman was very nice, but very awkward, and he decided to tell me about 4 people in his life that had died in the last year.
Bleak.
And it was just like, dude, we're on a first date. This is really heavy. I'm not even drinking. I had water. He was like putting whiskeys back, and he's like, and then he like wraps it all up with like, yeah, so last week I moved into my best friend's house, and I opened the door, and his dog runs out and gets hit by a car. And I'm just like, I mean, it's so painfully awkward and sad that I'm just like, I don't know what to do. And he was like, I'm just sitting here, I'm like, I felt like I was in a therapy session, and it was really awkward, to say the least. And then I like kind of quickly wrapped up the date a little bit after that, and the next day he texted me and he was like, hey, want to hang out? And I'm like, and then I didn't text back, I ghosted him.
Did he take you anywhere nice though?
We went to like a bar. Like no, it was a bar. But it was like a cool bar. I've been wanting to check it out.
Which one? We all love that.
What?
Which one?
It was Harvard and Stone or something like that. Yeah. But I had water. I was sick, so I didn't want to drink.
We're going to start asking some questions. You guys are tweeting us in, right? Instant.me. We already got somebody we really want to collaborate with. Yeah, we already asked that.
Boyo.
Yeah. What is your favorite part about being a YouTuber?
My favorite part about being a YouTuber is constantly having people that want to hear what I have to say. So like, if my mom doesn't want to hear me or my friends aren't texting me back, I can just like go to Twitter or Snapchat or Instagram and be like, yo, I'm bored. Like, or yo, I'm really sad, or my day's awesome. But I always have people to share something with, and they care, and it's really cool. So I think that's probably my favorite part.
That's awesome. We have another one. The screen is getting wonky. Let's see. Mika is asking you, what is your dream holiday?
I've been wanting to go, there's 2 places I want to go. They're both kind of similar, very tropical, like green, blue, water, ocean stuff. I really like to go to Bora Bora, And I would really like to go to Greece.
Oh yeah, Greece is everybody's like talking about Greece right now.
Yeah, but like it's a little dangerous over there right now, so I'm a little scared. But eventually, I would like to go to Greece.
I'm trying to think. I see. Pull it up. Sorry, this thing is a bit wonky. Let me get
That's
it
okay.
really quick. Can you tell Anais we love her?
Annalise, where are you? I love you. Oh, I know the salts. I know this. I'm familiar. I read your DMs. I read them.
Andrea,
Not all of them, but some.
Andrea Poole would like to know if you could be one animal, what would it be and why? By the way, they love you.
Oh, by the way,
In
I
the
love
first
you
row.
too. Oh, hi. Mwah. I would be. I think I would be a dragon because they can fly, and flying is really awesome. I fly in my dreams a lot, and it's really cool. Whoa, that was a crazy noise. Sorry. And then I would also like that I could just destroy anything with breathing fire. Like, I don't know if you guys watch Game of Thrones. So I'm just like, it would be so bad to be a dragon.
I feel like you are a dragon, though.
Woo, thank
Your
you.
hair, like,
Thank
it
you.
gives life.
A
you know?
dragon vibe.
Totally, totally. Let's see, and we have so many, like, peeling everywhere. And we have Catrific Updates wants to know, what is your main goal do you want to achieve in your YouTube career?
Asking the real questions. My main goal I want to achieve is, I don't know. My goal changes all the time. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to hit 1 million subscribers. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to make a web series. Oh, but then it's like those things feel like small. Like I feel like my main goal needs to be really big. And I haven't figured that out yet because YouTube's always changing. It's always evolving. And it's so hard to just have like one goal. But for right now, we'll just say we'll hit 1 million subs would be really cool.
You're on the way. Everybody knows that.
Thank you.
Julia Druello, is she here? Oh, anyway, she wants to know what's your favorite color for your hair. What's been your fave? Is it back to the blonde?
I mean, gray is my favorite. Like having gray hair, I've always wanted gray hair since I was a kid. So when it became a trend, I was really excited because I didn't realize I could do it. I thought it was something you couldn't dye your hair because no one was doing that. So when I realized I could, I did it immediately, and that's just my favorite. And my actual favorite color is probably black.
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 Black. What is the song of the summer for you right now?
What?
What song do you feel is the song of the summer? What's your anthem?
Ooh, my song of the summer. It depends if I'm feeling emo or like happy. Song of the summer. There's one I really like and now I can't remember what it is. Oh, I really like that Flume song, Never Be Like You or something like that. That one's
that one.
really good. Yeah.
Is that a happy one or is it's like a jam out one, right?
I think it's a feeling, but I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I'm not good with music questions, obviously. I also listen to a lot of rap, and that's like, I can't even pick one. I don't know.
And is there anything that you want to tell everybody that you haven't ever said aloud?
I'm pretty sure there's nothing I've never said out loud. I kind of say a lot. Don't really have a filter. Let's see, is there anything I would want to say? I'm drawing a blank on something I've never said before. But you guys are all awesome. Thank you for coming. Like, seriously, this is amazing. I didn't really think anyone would, so like, this is really cool that you're here.
That's awesome. I mean, I want to go back to the whole talk about your work and like trying to figure all these projects. Is there anything you are working on that like you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, I'm working on, as I mentioned before, series are becoming like a big thing. So right now I'm trying to create a scripted series as well as an unscripted series, but I haven't figured out exactly what I want them to be. the unscripted series I want to make, I want it to be like some sort of like social experiment thing, like psychology thing, because I really like humans and people. So it'd be really interesting to create something like that. And then for my scripted side, it's going to be more up to the writers and me to like collaborate together to figure something out. But I've never actually worked on anything like that before. And so right now I'm like in the very beginning stages of doing that. So some series that's like.
Kimberly would like to know, do you like cows? Is Kimberly here?
Who asked this?
Kimberly, she's all the way in back.
I don't see. Oh, I see, Kimberly. I do like cows. Yes. Wait. Do you like cows? This is yes. Okay. Cool.
So, on your own personal time, what is your favorite type of YouTube stuff to watch? Like, do you ever binge?
I've been obsessed lately with the Psychic Twins because I just filmed with them 2 days ago, and there's a video up on my channel now with them, and I love watching them because it's like I still don't really know what I believe about psychics, but their videos are awesome and everything there. I'm always just like, what are they gonna say about this person's love life? Like, I want to know, like, what are their predictions? So I've been obsessed with the Psychic Twins lately.
I'm going back to YouTube binging and all-nighters, you know? What is the weirdest thing you've ever ended up? You're like
Water
catching
births.
yourself. Water births?
Water births. Mitchell Davis one time was like, Kat, I'm watching water births on YouTube, and I'm like, that's on there? Like, I feel like that should be censored. Like, that's nudity and like a lot. And so he's like, yeah, just watch it. And like, people make really weird sounds when they're giving water births. So just saying. That was one of the weirdest nights. Oh, and one time I got on this thing where I was just like watching a bunch of pimples be popped, but like it kept getting darker and weirder. It would be like bigger and bigger in more obscure places. And I was so nauseous. By the time I was done, I was like, I can never go there again. But like, I've done it sometimes since.
And this is something that you were told. Is there like, what is the one that you kept on clicking, the click hole? Would it be?
What's the question?
Like, you know, the click hole. You keep on clicking and clicking.
Like, what topic would I keep clicking? I mean, it was like the zits. It was like, big zit, like
yeah.
whatever. And then you would see the thumbnail, and it would be this like thing that's like this big on someone's body. And it's like, how are they going to do that? And they have this huge needle that they have to like poke in it, and it okay, it's really gross.
Yeah, but there's a following for it.
But there's a following for it, probably a fetish for it. It's weird.
We got another question coming in. Oh, shoots. Oh, no, sorry. And it is, sorry, this thing is so temperamental.
It's okay.
Oh, here we go. Evangeline N. would like you to describe Sean Dawson in 3 words.
Who's Sean Gosling?
I have no idea. Shane Dawson, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was like, is this some actor? I don't know who it is. Shane Dawson in 3 words. Unpredictable. Hilarious. And this is a tough one, the last one. I really think about these things when people ask about personalities. I'll say intelligent.
Okay, fair enough. And the final question we're going to do is, what is your least favorite hair color?
My least favorite hair color that I've done on myself?
Yes.
Probably the blue that I just did.
Why?
I mean, I like it now, but when I first did it, it was really like a deep blue, and it felt really dark. And I'm used to having light hair now. So when I did the dark blue, it was a little intense, and I probably won't do it again. But I like the light that it's faded into. But yeah, the blue was a little much for me.
Thank you so much.
All right, well, thank you, and thank you guys for coming.
Can we get you to take a selfie with the crowd?
A selfie with the crowd?
Yeah,
Heck
just like turn around and just say,
Can they like move up?
everybody, just stand
So
up.
we can actually see them? Okay, cool.
Okay. We can. You guys are awesome.
There you go. So exciting, right?
That was sort of beautiful.
The power of YouTube.